Hello. The world is weird and a little bit scary right now, and I totally understand everyone's stresses and concerns, and I empathize with all the struggles that people are going through right now. So I totally understand that, but I thought I would just create a little time and space for us to catch our breath, move our body, recenter, refocus, not necessarily take our mind off of everything, but acknowledge it and work through it in a more calm, peaceful, practical manner. So today we're just going to be doing some yoga, movement, meditation, prayer type style. So we'll just be going through sun salutations, and each round we'll end up in a child's pose, and we'll bring to mind another group of people or another circumstance, situation that we can pray for. It won't be a heavily cued class, so hang out in child's pose, skip a chaturanga if you need, go onto your knees or bend into your knees as much as you need for forward fold or down dog. Just do whatever you need to do to feel good and comfortable. And these prayers for me will be directed towards God because I am a Christian, but if that does not describe you right now, please join anyways and just view them as maybe positive thoughts or encouragements that you can send into the universe. But my prayers will be directed to God. Do what you need to do, and whenever you're ready, join me on the mat. So let's just start in an easy seated position. You can have your legs crossed or kneeling behind you. And just take one deep breath in through your nose, lengthen through the crown of your head and spine. One big exhale through your mouth. Feel free to slouch your posture around your shoulders. Just spending some time centering and getting ready for the practice. Inhale, spine long. Exhale, drop it all. 3 more. Turn to face the top of your mat and send your hips back into child's pose. Arms reach out straight in front of you. You can relax your elbows to the mat. And just take one grounding breath here in through your nose, out through your mouth. And stay in your child's pose as we read through a prayer each round. So we pray for a calm and resilient spirit for each and every person on the planet. Tuck your toes and send your hips up to downward facing dog. Take one inhale, one exhale, and then look forward, step forward to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Bend as much as you need through your knees. Inhale, sweep your arms up as you stand up. Exhale, Tadasana. Hands at heart center. Inhale, upward salute. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, straight spine. Exhale, plant your hands, step back to plank, and then chaturanga, or lower onto your knees. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. And then lower onto your knees and sink back into your child's pose. One deep breath in. One deep breath out. We pray for protection from this virus for the elderly, sick, and vulnerable. Come up to downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward, step forward, top of your mat, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, upward salute. Exhale, mountain pose. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back through plank, and then shift forward into your chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Drop into your child's pose. One big breath in, finding space between each segment of your spine. Exhale, drop it heavy. We pray for a quick and strong recovery for those who have been affected. Send your hips up to downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward, step forward to the top of your mat, halfway lift. Fingertips on shins, exhale, release. Inhale, upward salute, stand up tall. Exhale, Tadasana. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, straight spine. Exhale, plank and chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Child's pose. Slow, full breath in. Big exhale out. We pray for your comforting presence amidst those who are lonely and confused in isolation. Downward facing dog, tuck your toes, lift your hips. Inhale to the front of your mat. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, circle, sweep your arms up tall. Exhale, Tadasana, hands at heart center. Inhale, upward salute, arch through your spine. Exhale, swan dive down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, straight spine. Exhale, plank and chaturanga. Lower onto your knees if you need. Inhale, upward facing dog, pull your shoulder blades back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lower into child's pose. Nice big full breath here. We pray for comfort for the families of those who have passed. From child's lift up to down dog. Inhale, look forward, step forward to the top of our mat, halfway lift. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, circle, sweep your arms up. Exhale, Tadasana. Inhale, upward salute. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Use your breath. Exhale, plank and chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And lower down. Reach your fingertips out further. Create length through your spine on an inhale. And then drop your elbows and shoulders on an exhale. We pray for all our doctors and medical care team that they would make efficient, empathetic, skillful decisions to care for their patients as best as possible. toes and lift up to down dog. Inhale, step forward, spine is long. Exhale, drop heavy. Inhale, upward salute. Exhale, Tadasana. Inhale, arch through your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Bend through your knees as much as you need. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back to plank and chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Drop on your knees for child's pose and take your breath here. Try to think about each of these groups as we're moving along. We pray especially for our nursing staff and also our respiratory therapists, therapy staff, and transport teams, that they would have patience and a loving, willing spirit to care for their patients. Give endurance to all our healthcare workers fighting this right now. Tuck your toes, push through your palms, downward facing dog. Inhale, top of your mat, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, circle, sweep your arms up. Exhale, hands up, heart center. Upward salute. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Plank and chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward dog. Child's pose. Reset and recenter in your child's pose. We pray for wisdom for our hospital leadership in making decisions and protocols to protect staff and patients. And we pray for our housekeeping staff trying to maintain a clean, safe workspace as fast as possible. Lift up to downward facing dog. Inhale, step to the top of your mat, spine lifts. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, circle, sweep your arms up. Exhale, Tadasana. Inhale, upward salute. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plank and chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Lower into child's pose and take your breath. We pray for anybody else who has to work their normal job at this time, that you would have them interact with kind customers, clients, and coworkers, and that they would stay healthy. Rise up to your down dog. Inhale, look forward, step forward, spine parallel to the mat. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, upward salute. Exhale, mountain pose. Inhale, arc through your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step through your plank and lower into chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Come into your child's pose, reach your fingertips long and sink your hips back. And exhale, drop heavy. We pray for scientists, researchers, and labs looking for cures and preventative measures, that you would give them inspired and effective solutions quickly. Tuck your toes under and lift up to down dog. Step forward and reach the crown of your head long. Forward fold. Upward salute. Tadasana. Sweep your arms up high. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Plank and chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Child's pose. We pray for our leaders and politicians, that you would guide them at this time to be strong, smart, and caring for our countries and world, and that they would find practical and financial relief for our people. Come up to down dog. Inhale, step forward to the top of your mat, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, upward salute. Exhale, hands at heart center. Inhale, sweep your arms high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plank and chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Drop into your child's pose. Big breath in through your nose. Big exhale out through your mouth. We pray for respect for our lawmakers and law enforcers, that our people would obey any necessary precautions and isolations. Tuck your toes and come to down dog. Inhale, step forward, halfway lift through your spine. Exhale, chest to thigh. Inhale, upward salute. Reach tall. Exhale, hands through heart center. Inhale, reach it up again. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, fingertips on shins. Exhale, step back through plank and lower into your chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Release your knees to the mat. And come into child's pose. We pray for underserved and poverty-stricken countries, that you would help us donate and share a little more openly to support those in higher states of need than our own. Tuck your toes and lift up to down dog. Inhale, step forward, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach it up, upward salute. Exhale, Tadasana. Inhale, stand high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, plank, or down to 90 degrees, chaturanga. Inhale, flip over your toes, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Send your knees down, releasing the child's pose. Remember, you can only stay here for a round as well. We pray for families who are sent home without work, without pay, that you would sustain them and their children at this time with food and shelter. Rise to downward facing dog. Inhale, step forward, halfway lift through your spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, stand tall. Exhale, Tadasana. Inhale, upward salute. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, crown of the head reaches forward, spine is long. Exhale, plant your hands, step back and lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog, roll your inner thighs up. Exhale, down dog. Let your heels melt closer to the mat. And then find child's pose. Sink your hips back, reach your fingertips long in front of you. Inhale, find space. Exhale, relax your shoulders. We pray for business owners that their companies could stay afloat until this is over, and that we can support them financially even more once this is over. Tuck your toes, push through your palms, down dog. Step to the top of your mat, halfway lift, fold. Upward salute. Mountain pose. Reach high again. Swan dive down. Halfway lift. Plank and chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Child's pose. We pray for teachers and students who are still working and studying from home, that you would give the teachers motivation as they navigate new styles, and that you would give the students the focus they need to finish up their classes to the best of their ability. Rise up to downward facing dog. Inhale, step forward to the top of your mat. Halfway lift through your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, circle sweep your arms up high. Exhale, mountain pose. Inhale, upward salute. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back through plank and lower into chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Pull your shoulder blades back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lower into child's pose and take your breath. We pray that we would all be good neighbors, co-workers, family members, and friends, generously helping out those who we see in need and uniting as a stronger community through this. Tuck your toes, push through your palms, downward facing dog. Step forward, halfway lift. Release down heavy. Stand up tall. Hands at heart center. Circle, sweep your arms up high. Arch through your spine if you want. And exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, fingertips on shins or the mat. Lower through your plank and chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Child's pose. Fingertips and tailbone reach in opposite directions. And then release heavy. Just a couple more rounds. We pray that our population would be able to maintain their physical and mental health throughout this stressful time. They would give us a hopeful and peaceful attitude. Find your down dog. Inhale, step forward, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, Tadasana. Inhale, upward salute. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, halfway lift. Forward fold, plant your hands, step back, and lower down. Elbows frame the ribs. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Lower your knees. I don't have this on here, but we pray for pastors and anyone providing comfort and prayer for those at this time, that they would feel close to your presence and be able to speak your word in truth. Tuck your toes, down dog. Step to the top of your mat, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, circle, sweep your arms up. Exhale, mountain pose. Hands at heart center. Inhale, upward salute. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plank, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Lower your knees, send your hips back for child's pose. Nice deep breath in through your nose. Exhale and release heavy. We pray that we remember that we're all connected to each other and to you in love. Last round here. Tuck your toes, push through your palms. Raise your hips up, down dog. Inhale, step forward, lengthen through your spine. Move through this last one, I'll be quiet. You know the drill. your way into your child's pose. You can either stretch your fingertips long in front of you like we have been, or bring your knees in more narrow and reach your hands behind you, palms facing up. Or you can create a little pillow with your hands in front of you. 5 deep breaths here to reflect on your practice, recenter, and just think about any of those groups that particularly stood out to you. Either stay here longer or start to wiggle out of your child's pose. And we'll meet in an easy seated position at the top of our mats. Hands on your knees. One more big inhale together, roll your shoulders back. Puff your chest up. Exhale round and let a big sigh out. So thank you for joining me in this practice today. I hope it gave you just a chance to center yourself, go through some breath work and some movement, since you might have the time now, and just to be able to visualize things with a bit more perspective, think about these groups that need all of our prayers and thoughts. I hope you guys are staying well and staying healthy. Please be kind to each other and stay calm. And again, thank you for joining me in this practice. I hope you have a good day. Namaste.